Hi there, I'm Claire Jesuit for FiNext Conference 2019. So do tell us about yourself and what your company does.
Claire, pleasure to be here at FiNext 2019. I am Mario Aquino. I'm the managing partner and founder of FutureLabs Ventures. Look, what we do at FutureLabs, is pretty simple. We are a new breed of venture capital firm and digital venture builder, and we do two things. On one side, we invest in best-of-breed startups to help them scale into regional and global players. And on the other side, we also co-create and partner with large corporates to create new technology businesses from scratch, really leveraging what we call the best of both worlds. On one side, the scale of data customer base that the corporates bring to the table, and on our side, the agility, the entrepreneurship, the understanding of new technologies that we bring to the table.
Now, moving forward, do you want to tell us a little bit about your company's vision for the future?
Yeah, we really are focused on financial services. Actually, we focus on three mega trends that we believe are presenting massive opportunities. And number one is really the emergence of the next 1 billion consumer class in emerging markets. Number two is the whole gambit of financial innovation in its all different declinations of financial inclusions, SMEs, new data for better credit decisions. And number three is really the area of aging population. But fundamentally what we believe is that innovation really is important if it scales and brings positive impact to society. And so we tend to focus on how do we scale innovation, as I said before, with startups, but more importantly, how do we create ecosystem ventures that bring multiple parts of industries to bear and solve big clients' problems.
Okay, you talk about the positive impact and the ecosystems. Is that your message that you'd like to talk about, perhaps to your audience or to the other companies?
Indeed, our message is, look, industry boundaries are blurring. Ecosystems as a business model, becomes a dominant, way to do business. But for that, it requires new visionaries, new entrepreneurs that really focus, on the clients and pain points at hand, and bring the right ingredients from multiple industries. So we are big about ecosystems and helping orchestrate those. And we have many examples here in Asia of companies that have succeeded in doing that. Clearly Tencent, Alibaba, and others really focus on platform type of plays.
So tell us, any thoughts about this conference so far?
No, the conference has been great. Obviously just started, but the narrative, has been fantastic. In particular, a couple of messages have resonated, with me. As I said, the fact that financial services cannot think in a vacuum and just as an industry, but it's an embedded service to accomplish more around clients, etc. And the second point, is the one of talent, right? I always, often say, in a world of technology, still the biggest differentiator is, people and talent. I think the emphasis around entrepreneurship and what does it take to build successful and most importantly scalable and sustainable companies has been some of the discussion points that certainly have resonated with me, and it's been great to hear different perspective about those.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time.